Demi Moore has never been one to shy away from reinvention, whether it's shaving her head for G.I. Jane, bearing it all in The Substance, or now, 3 decades after her sultry Striptease days, resurrecting the bangs that once defined her 90s bombshell era. At 62, the actress unveiled a faux fringe that's equal parts nostalgic throwback and fresh-faced flirtation, crafted meticulously for her starring role in Gucci's provocative short film, The Tiger. Captured in a series of Instagram snapshots that have already amassed millions of likes, Moore stands casually poised in a crisp white t-shirt and high-waisted jeans, her waist-length dark brown locks cascading like a chocolate waterfall. But it's the bangs, blunt, bold, and unapologetically 90s, that steal the show, framing her iconic cheekbones and those piercing eyes that have commanded screens for generations. Bangs, now and then, Moore captioned her carousel post with characteristic wit, juxtaposing a current mirror selfie against a grainy still from 1990's XS Striptease, where she embodied Erin Grant, the FBI secretary moonlighting as an exotic dancer. In that film, her fringe was a weapon, wispy yet commanding, softening the edges of her character's desperation while amplifying the raw sensuality that made the role a cultural lightning rod. Back then at 33, Moore was Hollywood's risk-taker, trading rom-com sweetness for unfiltered vulnerability, earning both acclaim and controversy. The bangs were phased out almost immediately. By the time Striptease hit theaters, she buzzed it all off for G.I. Jane, emerging as the ultimate symbol of grit and gender defiance. Fast forward nearly 30 years and here she is, teasing that same transformative energy, but with the wisdom of experience etched into every strand. This revival isn't mere vanity, it's artistry in motion, born from a collaborative fever dream involving some of fashion's sharpest minds. Hairstylist Dimitris Giannetos, the wizard behind the curtain, spilled the behind-the-scenes magic on his own Instagram, recounting the chills he felt when Moore personally looped him in on the Gucci project. When Demi Moore called me to share the exciting news about her new film debut at Gucci and that she wanted me to create the hair for the character, I had the chills, he gushed, detailing a creative summit with Gucci's visionary creative director Demna, filmmaker Spike Jonze, and director Halina Reijn. It was Demna who christened them the Gucci bangs, a concept that crystallized in a whirlwind of mood boards and makeup-free run-throughs. Giannetos shared a raw before and after, Moore arriving on set in jeans and a bare face, her natural waves untouched, then emerging with the fringe perfected, feathered just enough for movement, blunt enough for impact. After we created the Gucci bangs we all knew that was the right look for the film, he declared, a eureka moment that bridged Moore's storied past with Gucci's audacious present. The Tiger, directed by the inimitable Spike Jonze, known for surreal masterpieces like Her and Adaptation, plunges into themes of power, family legacy, and the feral underbelly of fashion. Moore slips into the skin of Barbara Gucci, the indomitable matriarch whose life was a tapestry of opulence and tragedy, marked by the 1980s murder of her husband Maurizio by a hitman hired by his ex-wife. It's a role that demands Moore's signature blend of elegance and edge, the bangs serving as a temporal anchor, evoking the excess of the Gucci heyday while nodding to her own 90s iconography. Jonze's short film, a 15-minute fever dream blending live action with evocative visuals, positions Barbara as a tiger in human form, fierce, protective, untamed. Moore's preparation was methodical, weeks of vocal coaching to nail the Italian inflections, fittings with archival Gucci pieces that whispered of bygone glamour, and those pivotal hair sessions that transformed her from timeless beauty to era-specific siren. Reflecting on her hair's storied journey, Moore has always treated it as a canvas for character. In the 80s, it was the voluminous mane of About Last Night, a cascade of curls that screamed post-disco allure. The 90s brought experimentation, the boyish crop for Ghost, the seductive layers for Indecent Proposal, and yes, those infamous bangs for Striptease, where she stripped not just clothes but illusions, grossing over $100 million while sparking debates on female objectification. Post-G.I. Jane, her locks grew back in waves of reinvention, long and lustrous for A Few Good Men, sleek and severe for Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle. But bangs? They'd lain dormant, a relic of youth until now. This faux version, crafted with extensions and precision cutting, allows the flexibility of removal post-project, a smart concession to her current sleek, center-parted signature that's graced red carpets from Cannes to the Golden Globes. Moore's resurgence in recent years has been nothing short of meteoric, a phoenix rise fueled by bold choices and unyielding talent. The Substance, her 2024 body horror triumph, saw her dissecting aging and ambition with visceral intensity, earning a Golden Globe win and an Oscar nomination, her first in decades. Directed by Coralie Fargeet, the film was a tour de force. Moore injecting a serum to reclaim her 20-something self, only for the cracks of reality to spiderweb through. Critics hailed it as a feminist gut punch, with Moore's physical commitment, grueling workouts, prosthetic wizardry, elevating it to cult status. It's this fearless ethos that infuses The Tiger, where her Barbara isn't just a fashion footnote but a force reckoning with inheritance and intrigue. Off-screen, Moore's life mirrors the drama. A matriarch to daughters Rumor, 36, Scout, 33 and Tallulah, 30 with ex-Bruce Willis, she's navigated Alzheimer's in the family with grace, channeling advocacy into quiet strength. Her romance with Daniel Bernhard, a Swiss stuntman 15 years her junior, adds a layer of playful defiance, their low-key hikes and art gallery dates a counterpoint to her high-stakes roles.